Hi, we're back. Most of us. We're kind of back. Um, yeah, I think given the circumstances, we're gonna have to see what happens with Musical Fight Club in a minute. Let's first figure out where Oler ran to when they lost their shit. Yeah, I think I think you're running, and as you're like running through these woods, you run past something that you think is a tree, but it reaches out and catches you, and you realize it's Middleman. Yeah. Good old Middleman is right there, ready to take care of you. Um, and she just kind of looks at you and pats you like awkwardly, mechanically on the back. Yeah, she thumps you a few times. Yeah, there's a lot of trees around you. What used to be like a manicured park space is now just a full on like wild ass forest. Um, and there's like a lot of like underbrush and trees, and it's kind of hard to see the sky through the canopy because it's that thick. And mhm. Yeah, right now it's a good thing. Um, and you and Middleman are just kind of like standing in the midst of all these trees, and she tilts her head and points behind her. Yeah, she's just pointing through the trees. She nods, and yeah, she leads you off through the trees. And as she walks, you can hear the sound of like this lapping sound of water, and she brings you to a clearing. There's this small pond in the middle of it. There's some light streaking down through the tree cover, and a bunch of the cats from your gang are gathered around it. Not all of them. You've probably lost, like I would say, about 10 of your cohort, but they're all there. Yeah, it's oddly peaceful here. You can still hear in the distance that grinding noise, but it seems to be moving away from you now. Middleman nods. She grabs your arm and starts trying to drag you towards the water. She's just kind of turns and looks at you and pulls insistently. And she pulls you towards the water and like grabs the back of your neck and bends your head so that you can see your reflection. Um, just kind of holds you there. She's not like digging her hand in or anything. She's just oddly immovable. No. Um, and you see your reflection, and it ripples and twists, and you see the woman from the dead smartphones with her hair pulled back and like her suit lapels. And she looks at you and looks over your shoulder, Middleman, and just stares at you, and she says, You found yourself in an odd place. We can make this work. You are in the heart of the city. It needs to be destroyed. Yes, there's very little that we can use in that space. You'll have to get out of it. She beckons you. She just stares. We can make more. Yeah, so you slip oddly soundlessly. There's no splash or anything. You just kind of like sink slowly into this water. Um, and what seems shallow is not. And what seems like water is not. You're in some weird like inter interplace. There's a word for it. I can't think of what it is. Yes, interstitial place. Um, you're between. Uh oh.
That's a problem.
Yay, you can hear him now. Sorry, I'm the worst. Um, sorry. But yes. Yeah, you slip into the water and you're in this weird, like, formless, timeless place. Um, Meanwhile, in Musical Fight Club land, um, yeah, so you guys want to fight or you want to wreck some shit. Um, and the nearest shit is Gramaguchi. And
Am I even capable though? Didn't I take like crazy harm? Am I basically not like broken?
how much harm are you at?
Uh, I am at 6 harm.
Nah, you're still functional.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're fine. Well, you're not fine, but you will get better on your own unless something fucks you up more. Um, but yeah, I think this music compels you to attack Gramaguchi and Gary. What does that look like?
I guess for me that means, I mean, I don't have any, like, I have no feelings about it whatsoever. I'm just like, I must attack. There's like no humanity left in me at this point.
Um, I think the part of you, like your conscious part, is like taking a back seat.
Okay.
Something else is pulling the strings, and you might be experiencing like a sense of horror at your lack of control, but you still lack control.
I think what I would do is, since Granny Gucci is holding me up, like I would just like dig my hand, like claws into her skin, into her flesh, like literally trying to rip open her flesh. And at the same time, and at the same time, I'm like trying to bite at her. Like I started literally frothing at the mouth, and I don't really know what I'm doing. I just want to consume and like destroy her.
I'm gonna like, drop it like it's hot and just like step away.
Yeah, real. What does it look like for you? You're muted.
How dare you mute me? I am trying to stab that cat with my little knives.
So you just like die for Gary.
I'm just like, Gary, come here. And I'm just like stabbing at him with my knives.
So Gary's definitely like, fuck you, and you need to roll seize by force.
Okay.
Let's start there.
Go aggro. Did I do it?
Technically seizing by force.
Okay.
It's a different move. So partial success. Battle moves. Where are you? Oh, there it is. And let me put this on the Roll20 so people can see the rolls. So bad at streaming. Okay, so on a 7 and 9, you can choose 2. You can inflict terrible harm. You can suffer little harm. You can take definite and undeniable control of it, it being Gary's life, or you can impress, dismay, or frighten your enemy. Which of the 2 would you like?
The first one and taking control of his life.
Okay. So you inflict terrible
I think
harm.
if that's what my goal is, to like kill him. That's sort of
Yeah. So you stab the shit out of this cat.
the...
Pretty sure
Ugh.
Gary dies fairly easily under your onslaught, but he gets you good.
Damn it!
Yeah, he like his claws like slash open your face, like from your eye to your chin, and you're like bleeding profusely. So yeah, I think you come out of stabbing this cat, and like your face is bleeding. You have like a scratch across your collarbone. It's very aesthetic and like movie injury.
Nice.
Because you're a Skinner and you're
It looks good. Okay.
You're the most beautiful thing in
good
campaign. But you do need to roll me a harm plus 1. So 2d6 plus 1 plus.
Okay. Oh.
I think maybe he got you across the neck a bit too, and you're bleeding a bit more than is Hollywood aesthetic. So you're gonna take 2 harm. What does that put you at?
Let me look. I don't think it's too bad actually. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't have like any harm yet, so
that
none of my
puts you
little
at 6
boxes
o'clock.
are checked. So I should be at. So I check 3 and 6 on harm.
Yeah. So that will put you at 6. I think that at 6 it'll still get better on its own. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not like irretrievably fucked up, but you're like you have like a hand pressed to your neck where you're bleeding a lot.
Okay.
You're a little messy or a little much.
Yeah.
On the other side of the room, Bootie's trying to eat you, Grandma Gucci. What are you gonna do about that?
I love you, Granny.
I love you so much. I want you to be part of me forever.
Yeah, that's not scary or whatever at all. Like I don't want to be hurt here.
Okay. So how are you gonna make that not happen?
Yeah, like, well, like I was saying, I'm dropping it. Like I've been like holding her, supporting her up.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to just like kind of let go and step away and be like, you're getting a little too ambitious there, Booty. I'm still hurting from earlier, darling. And like separate myself physically from her.
Booty, do you like keep coming or do you?
Yeah. I'm like dragging myself across the floor, like basically just like trying to attack with all of my whatever's left.
Yeah, Booty's on some Resident Evil shit. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm freaking out. I'm gonna open my mind to the psychic maelstrom because I don't want to hurt her.
I don't know if you have the time and space to do that.
Oh no!
Okay.
If you try to like zone out, she's gonna bite you.
I really don't want to get bitten. I'm just gonna run.
Okay. Act under fire. The fire being Booty.
Partial success.
So I think Booty I think Booty gets one good bite in.
Hmm.
So Booty's gonna take a chunk out of you, but you will be able to tear yourself away literally and get away from her. Roll
Okay.
me harm +1.
Fudge. That's 9.
It's better than all these crits that have been going down. I tell you.
I mean,
True.
Okay, so I don't want this move list. I want that move list. Harm on a 7 and 9. I think. I think you flee in a panic.
Cool.
And when you like regain like your self-control, you have no fucking clue where you are.
Brilliant.
Like all the blocks around you look the same. All the streets are like there's no distinguishing. You're completely lost. You don't hear the grinding noise, but you also
That's good.
don't see or hear anything to orient yourself.
All right. And I
ba-
take 1 harm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Back in the room, Rill and Booty, after defeating your opponents, you come out of this haze. Booty, you have a mouthful of flesh. And that's a cookie, Tara. But you have a mouthful of flesh.
She was so excited about it, though.
She was like, I do. I was like, no, that's not it.
I do.
And Rill, you're bleeding. You're also like covered in like this weird motor oil, and Gary lays dismembered at your feet. What would you guys and Grandma Gucci is nowhere to be found. What would you like to do?
And I'm gonna
I mean,
barf.
that's something you can do. We could fade to black on that.
I don't fucking. I need to get help. I need some help.
Ask the maelstrom. Ask the maelstrom.
Yeah, I'll open my brain.
Okay.
Partial success.
Okay. And what are you specifically asking for help with?
My neck, my body. How do we get help? I want to know how both of us can get
Who
help.
will help you?
Yeah.
You see torn metal. You see torn metal and you see it being welded together. And it's being sutured by these hulking figures covered in feathers, dripping gore in their wake.
Ah, shit.
But they're reassembling things.
All
They
right.
seem to know what they're doing.
Just smart, feathery guys, dripping gore and fixing stuff. Okay, well, I guess I would tell Booty about, we gotta find the birds, the gore birds.
And as you come out of your trance and you see like the gore dripped in the wake of one of these things, you look down and you notice a trail of blood leading out of the room.
Whoa.
I know how to get out.
Let's follow the blood.
We gotta go this way.
Cool. You got this. I trust you.
Is Granny Gucci, is she like walking still, or
Where are you at, Granny?
is she upset with
9
us?
o'clock.
Oh, you're at 9. You're pretty fucked up again.
Yeah.
Is she like mad? I killed her cat. I killed your cat. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. It was an accident.
Yeah, I'm like not even there.
Yeah,
you're like
Granny's
gone, right?
gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
long gone.
I guess I would actually probably just say this out loud after noticing that I murdered the cat anyways. Yeah, and then let's follow that blood. Follow that blood.
And I'm basically like, I don't know, totally inconsolable that I've hurt Granny Gucci and also just want to get the fuck out of here. So I'm like, yeah, okay, follow the blood, follow the blood,
Yeah,
sure.
and
Do
I
you
don't really
like
care about the
eat
cat that much.
eat the flesh, or you spit it out, or is it even like you don't even think about it?
I vomited, like, it's like immediately. Like, I just like looked at it and was like, "Bleh," and then just like keep some of it kind of around the edges of my mouth, like down my chin.
Cool.
It's real cool.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Why are you such
I
a
think
mess
I
all
would
the
take
time?
like a little bit of the blood and taste it to see if it tastes like something that could be flammable.
Yeah.
No, but it tastes delicious.
Okay. Hmm.
Your camera's freezing up.
I know.
Yeah. Okay. We've only got a little bit left. So the two of you, like bloodhounds, follow this trail of gore to find your people. Oler.
Yeah, what
Oler,
up?
you emerge from this whatever space that the woman in the pool drew you into. You come out of it kind of like when Neo wakes up in his pod in the Matrix and he's like in that like gross like amniotic jello stuff. You like
Uh-huh.
burst out into the street. And when you look behind you, there's just a wall there.
Great.
But you're like covered
Wonderful.
in some sort of sticky fluid.
Yeah, I like taste some of it or like smell my finger and I'm like, what's it like?
It's bland. You've had worse, but you've also, I mean, obviously you have because you eat garbage. So it's like I don't know what unpalatable the Oler would even look like.
Yeah, like I feel like it's not a matter of, does this taste good or does this taste bad? It's just like, what is this? Like, what does this remind me of? And I'm like, because I'll eat whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, it's some sort of gelatin something. It doesn't really have much flavor or smell to characterize it. You're just
It's
covered
like
in it.
really this really indistinct
Yeah.
goop. Yeah, I just like shake some of it off my hands and like
Splat.
fish any out of the barrel of my shotgun and like shake it out because I know it won't work if it has water in it.
Mhm.
I'm like looking down the barrel of it and so I'm like, yeah, it's probably fine. And then I walk down the street. Do I have any idea where I am?
No, but you hear someone in the distance.
Well, that's all I need. I'm gonna walk towards the sound of people.
Yeah, so you come around a corner and you see Grandma Gucci, and she looks very injured.
Oh, hello, Ola. I'm not feeling very well. I'm afraid I may be lost in the city. That's never a good sign. You're going to help old Granny out of here, aren't you, dear?
Yeah, but
You're such a good child. And she like pats Ola on the face.
did Booty do that to you?
What? How? What? What are you trying to say, Ola?
I'm reading Granny.
Oh shit!
What I'm trying
Yeah.
to say is, did Booty do that to you? Is that why you're so hurt?
I don't know what you're talking about. Booty was. We got separated.
Okay. Granny. Let me just review my questions here. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, what's your character really feeling right now?
It's complicated. They're feeling like if they admit it was Booty, then they're going to be giving Oler some fuel when she was ignoring them earlier. She also doesn't want to admit that it was Booty, because if she pretends it wasn't Booty, maybe it wasn't really Booty.
Yeah, it like the illusion is both for your benefit and mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. It's like, I don't know why you spend time with her.
Maybe one day when you're older, it will all make sense.
I mean, I know that you're doing that kind of stuff. It's not what I mean, Grandma.
Maybe you'll understand why that makes a difference.
Where is she?
Well, honest, I'm not sure. We got separated. She was with Rill, and then there was a terrible, terrible noise. And, well, I ran away.
Are you telling the truth?
Yeah, I'm telling the truth, yeah.
Cool, but Oler knows now. Why is she trying to take you to the bad noises like that?
We were near the noises. The noise got closer to us. Uriel was very insistent that we look for the noise, but I did not want to, and then it came looking for us.
What did Booty say about the noise?
Booty was injured. She wasn't very coherent.
What'd she say about the noise, Granny?
She said it was beautiful.
And she's over that way?
Near the noise. I don't know which way that would be, unfortunately. I can't hear it. Old ears, you know.
When I'm done, I'll come back and help you get out of the city.
No. Don't leave me, Oler.
I start walking towards wherever Granny came from.
Oler, come back. Don't leave me. And I'm going to follow them.
So you guys are going, like the trail Granny left is immediately obvious to you, Oler.
Great.
And you're
I
following.
don't see it.
Granny's like squinting through her glasses at like the grimy street. And you're following the trail in one direction, and Rill and Booty are following it in the other. And the obvious conclusion here is that you guys meet up. Probably in an alley. With these like big, dilapidated skyscrapers on either side of you, and you're like standing on either ends of the alley, backlit by light. You're like an extreme close up of your eyes as you make eye contact across the space. There would be a tumbleweed, but that's inappropriate.
Oler is so angry that their like weird shape-changing face thing is going like on overdrive. It like keeps changing. It's like every 3 seconds they have a different face. And they're just like fuming, and like their shoulders are really tense, and they're gripping this shotgun. And yeah, I'm like staring down the alleyway at Booty and Rill.
Oh, good. Booty, I'm glad to see you're doing all right. Really, you too.
I just immediately start crying and like hold out my arms to Granny Gucci and start sobbing. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
I'm just like, my
no,
neck is
darling,
bleeding.
no, not, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, and Oler says to Granny, like low enough so that Booty and Rill can't hear. I'm just like, tell Booty to come over here.
Like side eyes for a second, and then kind of nods, like, come here, Booty, dear. Come, just come to Granny Gucci.
I'm starting to get the weird tingly feeling in the back of my maelstrom brain. I kind of want to read the situation a little bit.
Read the situation or open your brain?
I think read the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem like the right time to open my brain. So,
It's never the wrong time to open your brain.
Oh, damn.
oh shit!
He has the read on the situation. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
See everything. Ask your questions.
What are the two? I can never remember. I get to ask.
It's basic moves, I think.
Yeah, it's in the basic moves.
Let me see.
There's a handout in Roll 20.
Yeah.
And a 10 up gives you.
Read a person. Okay.
You're reading a person?
Yeah, are you reading me or the situation at large?
Those are two different things.
Yes. Okay, I don't really know because I didn't hear all or say anything, so I have to be reading the situation.
Okay.
So what should I be on the lookout for?
A number of things.
Where do we start?
Yeah. You're in the city. You should be looking out for the screen heads. You should be looking out for gore dripping birds making terrible grinding noises. Or like the
Whoa.
most beautiful music you've ever heard. You should be on lookout for Oler kicking your shit in. These are some things that you may
In
want
no
to be
particular
aware.
order.
Whoa. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm feeling pretty freaked out, and I think I'm gonna make a break for it. So where's my best escape route? Way out, like whatever. How the fuck do I get out of here?
You turn around and you remember on your way, like tracking through the city, you remember that there's one of the gates in the walls of the city that you walk past. And I think you don't feel any sense of menace from it.
Okay,
You're just like
it's a way out.
straight shot. You just go back out in the street, run down the street, run out of the city. Fuck this.
Oh man, do I want to bring Rill though? I kind of want to warn Rill. Rill's been pretty cool. I'm gonna just like grab onto Rill and be like, "We gotta go. Something's not okay. Something's not right. Something's not okay. We gotta go."
Okay. I'm just going with her.
You have one more question. Do you want to use it?
Which enemy is the biggest threat?
That's a good question. At this particular moment, I feel like it's Oler. Oler is the closest and the most angry.
All right, scary. I'm
And
out.
will also
Cool.
eat you.
Oh, good. Great. Awesome. I'm out. Totally. So I just like start like clawing at Rill, and I'm just like pulling Rill away and sort of like saying some form of weird, bizarre excuse. Like, I gotta use the toilet or something like that. It doesn't make sense. I gotta pee. I gotta pee so badly. I'm just gonna take Rill with me for a second.
I'm like, okay.
Okay, I'm going to float something out here. I'm going to float an idea out here.
All right. All right.
Mhm.
When in a previous session, Rill used her hypnotic move on me, it backfired. And so I have 2 hold over Rill.
Oh,
hypnotic.
throwback.
Fuck.
Oh.
Some of the things that you can do to get rid of that hold are things like giving me something I want,
Mm-hmm.
or doing something I tell you to.
Okay.
And as soon as Booty starts freaking out, this is just a friendly reminder that that's a thing. I'm not telling you what to do or anything. Just friendly.
Okay.
Booty starts freaking out. Oler just starts like quick, like very fast walking towards the 2 of you. And it's just like, Rill, we're friends, right?
And I'm like, yeah.
Don't let
Hey.
the run away.
And
And then I level the shotgun at her and keep walking forward. I'm like closing.
No! Ola, what are you doing? Stop this immediately! Give me back my shotgun!
Also, that's my shotgun.
Don't you forget that is my shotgun! Ola, get... And she's like chasing after them, but it's just kind of slow.
Yeah, Grandma Gucci's kind of fucked up. So I think the order of operations here, Rill, what are you gonna do with your life?
I'm just like, Oh, we're friends, but maybe don't. What are you doing? What are you doing?
And Oler is
And
also like this beautiful angel of destruction, lest you forget.
fucking tear shit up as I'm about to demonstrate. And so yeah, like Oler is going, if nothing else were to happen, here's what Oler would do. Oler is going to close the distance such that I am in a like reasonable range to shoot Booty with my shotgun, and then I'm gonna shoot Booty with my shotgun.
I have to do what he tells me to do, right?
You
You
don't have to.
you can.
It's just a thing that you can do to get rid of that hold. And if not, I can spend the hold to mess with you, basically. So until you get rid of this hold, I'm just gonna mess with you all the time until I run out.
Okay.
And if you try to do something to stop me right now, I'm definitely gonna mess with you with it.
I don't want Booty to die.
I also don't want to die.
She's not gonna die. She's just gonna take 3 harm from the shotgun.
Death
Maybe
is a choice.
Mhm.
And then yeah, even if
I'm
I
gonna go ahead
do all the
and
harm,
physically step out of the way, but also say, no, stop, don't do that.
you're like, no, stop,
No,
don't do
please.
it."
Don't!
And I just like
No.
all the like hope fades from my face, and like for the briefest second you can actually see my true, very horrible form. But
And
just-
then I'm like, not that upset about you dying. I'm like, I made the right decision.
But real, you're not like horribly off put by this.
Because
No.
isn't
'Cause
Real
those are
also
the-
the wolf of the maelstrom?
Am I still, even though I'm a skinny
Yeah.
woman, still
Oh yeah, you're still a wolf.
But I don't know that, right?
You don't know it, but you did just have a
Mhm,
vision of like gore dripping winged people fixing you.
That's true. And I'm like, oh, the repair people. You're related to them.
And so yeah, the
Yeah,
gears are
like
turning
I
in
think
Will's
like
head.
I
and
think
then-
that Granny Gucci was like following behind and like reaching after Oler and being like, that's my shotgun and all that stuff, and she just like kind of stops and just doesn't say anything any further, like when that just like moment of just horrific whatever the fuck comes through, and she's just like totally speechless for a second.
beautiful.
Yeah, and then Oler just like shoots Booty in the leg with the shotgun.
Oh, could have been worse.
So I roll a move.
Yes. Sounds like seized by force. Are you trying to incapacitate?
Yeah, I just like want to have control of Booty for a second.
Okay.
And
Seize
so
that
hence
booty.
shooting her in the leg, not just trying to kill her.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll seize by force. I get an 8.
Partial success. Okay.
Just a 14-year-old kid with a frickin' shotgun.
That's that apocalypse. So choose 2.
Yeah, so I'm going to impress, dismay, or frighten, and take definite, undeniable control.
So of the 3 affects that you can inflict, which would you prefer?
Frighten? Yeah, like this is about Oler becoming a like powerful person with agency instead of being a victim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I want to instill fear in the heart of all the freaking wolves in the maelstrom, crazy jerk bird things. Grr.
So Booty, are you trying to retaliate at all while this is going on?
I don't think so. No, I think, being as fucked up as I am and watching a 14-year-old kid barrel down on me with my only friend standing off to the side, letting it happen, and Granny Gucci, the woman I love, over yonder just looking at me with complete contempt and like disgust, pretty much takes away my desire to fight back.
Okay, so your shotgun
This is
does
good.
3 harm, was it?
Yeah, it's 3 harm, messy, reload, close are the tags for it.
Okay. So take
Um,
3 harm.
all right, yeah. Roll me 2d6 plus 3.
Okay.
Oh wow, lovely. Good job.
Whoa. Whoa.
You get to be fully coherent for this.
Wow.
That was actually a really good roll for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What harm are you at before shotgun?
I was at 6.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So you have one little slice of pie left.
I think what I'm going to do is you lose your footing. You're going to take 2 harm, lose your footing, and be unable to leave this situation.
Okay.
So you'll be at what, 10 harm?
10 harm.
Yeah,
Yeah, instead
you'll
of taking
die
the-
unless you get treatment. But
Sweet.
yeah, you're like, your leg is like blown to hell. And you're just kind of like on the ground. Rill is kind of standing there like, ugh. And Grandma Gucci is like, have you really been like this the whole time? And they're both kind of like in the back, variously
Like,
conflicted and horrified.
ugh.
And Oler is standing over you with a shotgun.
Yeah, and it's just like, whereas previously I was fairly far away, it's now like I'm just standing right there.
Awesome.
You're one of them.
I think I would just like stare you right in the eyes and blinking.
Do you know you're one of them?
One of who?
The bird things.
What bird things?
Well, if you don't know what you are, I need to show you.
Okay. I need a new leg first. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not okay.
Is her leg just like a regular human leg full of meat and bones and stuff?
Is it, Booty?
Or are you a horrifying machine on the inside?
I mean, even if I was a horrifying machine on the inside, there's still like there's just like pieces of metal and shards of like flesh-looking substance kind of mangled and like where
Yeah, everything's like super destroyed.
yeah, like it doesn't, no one knows what it looks like. Definitely doesn't look just like flesh.
Yeah. So I just like drag your bend your knee up so you can see your own like horribly shattered leg. Just be like, people don't look like this on the inside.
I think Granny Gucci is dry heaving behind a bush.
Or like a dumpster
like-
in this case.
I
Sure.
slept with that. That's weird.
She's got, I mean, she's seen some shit, and now she has really seen some shit. So
That's
she's
pretty
just
cool.
gonna be very upset for a little while.
In real, you have like no idea why this is odd at all. Like, yeah, people do look like that. Like, I've cut myself before. Like,
Yeah.
I look like that. But maybe I shouldn't say anything about that right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe a little loaded at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so yeah, Oler's just like, what about all the people you've put back together? They didn't look like this.
You sure? I don't remember that. I don't remember it being all that different.
Well, I remember. I remember everyone I've eaten and what they looked like.
How can you just so casually say you eat people? I know I do a fuck ton of drugs, but that's just not okay. I don't know.
And then Oler just like looks you dead in the eyes, is like, I'm going to eat you.
I don't even know what to do with that. I don't even know what to say.
That's what your type wants to do with me. So I'm going to start eating you. It's going to start with you and then any others I find until they're all gone and they aren't hunting me anymore.
I think I would just be like so confused. Like I don't know what I am. I don't understand what's happening. Everything is just like super fucked up. I think I would probably pass out.
And that sounds like a great time to do some outros.
This is where it's going. Okay, cool. Great.
It's so dark.
It's getting scary.
It's the apocalypse.
Da, 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 da.
Yo.
All right, so we need to do some things like hex and some other. Is that the only end of session thing?
Yes, however,
However.
really important thing, anyone who did harm to another PC or who healed harm from another PC, there's interactions around hex with that. So for
Yes.
every point of harm that someone deals to you, you gain 1 hex with them, and it follows all the same normal rules. So if it goes to 4, then it resets to 1. And anytime you heal someone, you gain as much hex with them as you healed on their sheet.
So Booty just gained a bunch of hex with everybody.
Yeah, so you got a bunch of extra with Granny when you healed her, because you healed like 2 or 3 harm, and then you got 2 with me because I shot you for 2 damage.
Okay.
You healed me for 2. So.
Okay.
You healed her for 2 and you bit her for 1.
So
Oh
Granny
yeah.
learned something about Booty, right? That she would fight
Yep.
a person. So
I'm sorry.
I forgot about that. +1. There we go.
And I'm
No,
so
in that case, you healed me for 3 because
Yeah.
I've been at 11, and then I went down to 6, and then back up to 9. So you
Yeah.
should get +3 with me.
and Ola gets +2.
yeah, you add 2 to your hex with me.
Okay. Holy.
And then I feel like I have to give my hex +1 to Booty.
Yeah,
Take another +1
you've seen
with me.
some
You
shit.
just learned a
Booty.
lot.
Yeah.
We have had a rapprochement, our two characters.
Booty, who do you think knows you better after all of this?
Well, according to that, it's definitely Gucci, just based on the biting and the healing and the biting.
I'll take it.
The realization that you're some kind of horrifying monster, you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
And yeah, this like wasn't anything new for Oler, right? Like it makes sense that Granny would get the +1.
yeah.
Granny Gucci, who knows you better?
It's gotta be.
Or worse?
I feel like it's probably Booty. Like, I think she knows me better. It's that look of pure horror on my face when I saw her bird self, and then
There was no
Yeah.
love there. You don't love. You don't love what's underneath the.
no,
thing.
but you learned something new and true. It's
Granny's a cat person, obviously. So
Not good.
like birds. She doesn't want to have a bird friend. you know.
Good call.
yeah.
And last but not least, Rill, who knows you better or worse?
I feel like Booty knows me worse because I just let her get shot.
Yeah, it's like I thought we were friends, but no.
Yeah. So do
No.
I do like I subtract 1 from hers on mine?
She goes
No.
down by 1.
Yeah,
with you.
she subtracts
With
1
me,
from you on
okay.
hers. Yeah.
Okay.
And just so you know, also I used up 1 of the hold for hypnotic because you did what I wanted.
Yeah.
Got the fuck out of the way.
Huh.
Let me shoot her. Okay, I guess that's okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
No, please don't. But I'm definitely not staying in the way.
Rill's like, I really think we should listen to both sides of this issue.
Let's give everyone a fair shot at explaining.
Literally.
Shot,
Oh my
like with the
gosh, excellent.
shotgun.
Excellent. pun.
Flame emojis.
On
I
that
didn't
note,
light anything on fire. I'm so sad.
Oh, I would be sad.
Time.
I mean, I think we had
Next
some
time.
some figurative fires have been set. There's definitely some problems
That's
afoot. Every time you guys go into the city, it's a good time.
Yeah.
Good time for who?
Me,
Well,
me, for me.
Think about your good friend Nadja and how you want her to have a good time.
Yes,
I do want her to have a good time. It's
I
true.
am thoroughly enjoying whatever the fuck is going on in this alley. This was very exciting. All right, let's do some outros, starting with our everybody's favorite quasi betrayer, but really line straddler, Real.
It is I, Real / Brute Wiseman. And this was fun. I miss doing this with you guys. So I'm happy we're back. And next Wednesday, we'll be back with Prophecy at 6 p.m. on this very channel. And on Sunday morning, I will be streaming on my channel, Cheerhex. I'm going to play a game because I haven't streamed in like a long time. So I'm going to stream again Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Is that how early I want to get up? 10 a.m. Sunday. Yeah. Hope everyone has a great weekend. That I'm done.
Lovely, Tara.
Hi, I'm Booty, also known as Tara. You can find me on Twitter at Inspector Beans, all one word, or on Twitch at /Inspector Beans, all one word. I haven't been streaming much lately, but we might start streaming on Fridays. We'll see, with some Overwatch as I go fully crazy. And it'll be with Naja and Bree, hopefully either next week or whenever we can. And you should follow me if you are like kind of into activism and stuff, but also really cute things. So it's like a 50%, like there's like really cute things, but then also activism. So yay.
It's important to remember what we're fighting for, which is
Yes.
cute kitten
Cute
pictures.
things,
And stuff.
Yes.
It's like I can't come to terms with like how serious the activism is, and I'm like, also animals.
That's fair. I like that approach.
I think I do too.
It works for me.
What's that? Good times, Kelsa.
Hello, everybody. I'm Kelsa. I play Granny Gucci and do funny voices. If you like to see my face doing other shows, you should follow me on Twitter at Kelsa, or here on Twitch and YouTube /Kelsa Delphi. You can find all the shows that I'm on. I'm on 5 shows a week right now, where I play a variety of characters. Some of them are crazy old people. Some of them are crazy young people. You know what? Just check it out. Play a variety of systems, and maybe one day we'll stream things that are not role-playing games, but you know,
Why bother?
Why?
it's a good question. It's a real good question. That's me.
And then Andrew.
That's me. You can find me on Twitter at Comedian Crow, or on twitch.tv/actualfactual. And tomorrow I'm having my unbirthday stream because Jesus canceled my real birthday, and so I can't celebrate it when it actually happens.
Happy unbirthday.
So I'm doing it February 24th. I don't know. It's like kind of close-ish to 2 months later. And I'm just going to be hanging out all day and playing games and stuff. And you're welcome to come join me. And normally I do shows on Roll20 on Fridays, but alas, it is canceled this week. And I do some other shows and stuff as well here and there on the internet. Not as many as Kelsa, though. I'm not as prolific.
No one is.
Not as crazy, you mean?
Dag. And I'm Naja Tikor, aka Tristere, aka the MC of
Yeah.
World Countdown. And I am just lightly guiding this mayhem. They bring it upon themselves.
We're mostly bringing the mayhem, yeah.
I do 2 things mostly on the internet, and those things are this show and Prophecy D&D on Wednesdays.
I was going to say shit posting, but I guess D&D is.
I mean, that's more of a hobby. That's not like a professional pursuit. So we don't need to get into all the things I do on the internet. But my last day at my shit job is tomorrow, which is very exciting.
Yeah.
And then after work, I'm gonna go to the bar and drink a lot and not pay for any of it because I'll be goddamned if I pay
Then
for
you're
it.
coming. Then you're coming out here.
Yes, and then I'm gonna work with Britt and be purple and it's going to be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Looking forward to it.
my schedule over the next month is a little. I don't know whether I'm in the Midwest or in California, when or anything, but I have a series of meetings to talk about. It's all quite a mess. But what I can tell you is that I will be doing a GM turn for this session of Apocalypse World. It will be on Saturday. It will not be at noon Pacific. It'll be a little earlier because I need to watch the live 8-hour episode of Swan Song.
As you do.
I mean, it's my bae. So like I love you guys, but I have to do the GM turn earlier in the day so that I can watch my stories. And then next week, I have pretty much myself. I might finish Final Fantasy VIII over on twitch.tv/Trishray. Follow me on Twitter at Trish_CHI, and you can be apprised of when I get my shit together and stream something. Also, I just started posting on Instagram, and it's a lot of my face looking really over wherever the fuck I am at the time. So if that at all sounds interesting to you, you can get my Instagram link on my Twitter. And I think that's it. And I love you all. And thank you for stopping by. And somebody's probably going to die next week. So make sure you come back.
God.
It's gonna
That
Seems pretty likely.
Or somebody's life is going to become untenable. Somebody's
Someone's
going to.
leg is gonna get eaten.
Well, yes. Somebody's going to change in some profound ways. But we'll
Yeah.
figure that all out next week. Anyway, have a good night. Have a good weekend. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.